Hello everyone, my name is Alicia Acker and today I'll be talking to you about figure 5.7. This is figure 5.7. This is our x-axis, which is percent VO2 max, and this is our y-axis, which is percent change of our ADH hormone. In this figure, we're going to talk about how our exercise intensity or our VO2 max affects our percentage change in our ADH hormone. It's good to know about this figure is that as you increase your intensity, your exercise intensity or your VO2 max, you're going to increase in your ADH hormone.
Hey you guys, my name is Justin.
And I'm Jordan.
And today we're going to be explaining figures 5.29a and b.
5.29a is a summary of the hormonal response to exercise during increased intensity. And 5.29b is a summary of the hormonal response to moderate exercise during a longer period of time.
You're going to describe the x and y axis for a.
All right, cool. So for 5.29a, the x-axis is listed as the percent of VO2 max, and the y-axis is listed as the plasma hormone concentration as it changes from rest. It shows that as your percent of VO2 max increases, that the plasma membrane concentration goes from negative to positive, and from your other hormones like epinephrine, norepinephrine, and your growth hormone, it stays at a steady state until you get to like 80%, and then it rises.
So for 5.29b, basically what it's explaining is how your hormones react to prolonged exercise. So with insulin, the longer you exercise, it dies out, and with the other hormones up here, it kind of, you can see an increase in the table. The x-axis is for how time goes along, and then the y-axis is for the plasma hormone concentration as it goes from rest to prolonged exercise. Thank you guys for your time.
Okay, so I'm doing figure 6.3. This is a J-shaped model that shows a relationship between varying amounts of exercise, which is the x-axis, and as it correlates with the risk of infection, which is the y-axis. So as you can see, as we move from sedentary to high, as you can see, sedentary is pretty average. As you go from moderate, the risk of infection is low, and then once you get to high intensity and exercise, the risk of infection becomes very high.
Hello, my name is Nakarta Bullock, and today I will be showing you a chart on the open window theory. So, with the open window theory is a potential explanation for why high intensity exercise increases the risk of infection. So as you can see on the x-axis, which is right here, is the measure of time, and on the y-axis it shows immune stimulation at the top and then immune suppression at the bottom. As you can tell, as time goes on, the longer the time, the bar, it fluctuates. So at the minimum amount of hours, it goes up to immune stimulation, and as the hours increase, it drops down to immune suppression, to where it eventually at 9 hours just stops in the middle of both. So the time affects the immune suppression and the immune stimulation, which is the x-axis affecting the y-axis. Thank you.